let's get back to your career now. With pro wrestling, obviously everybody hopes to have a long career, but, plans change. I'm just curious, do you have anything planned for what you want to do when you do decide wrestling won't be the main thing, or just other ambitions in general that you'd like to pursue while you still wrestle?
That is a very great question and something I think about a lot because I was on the indies for maybe like 6 or 7 years before wrestling became my full-time career. Before that, I was a piercer, so I worked at a tattoo shop. And there was a piece of me that was like, well, I could always do this forever, or I can open my own tattoo shop. And I do think about that from time to time, that would be something that I, one, have the know-how to do, and two, I do really love the environment. But I think that the tattoo shop I worked at specifically was what made that magical for me. Like, the people there were just so great. So I don't know if I would ever be able to recreate something like that. But now that I am kind of in this role where I am on television, which is crazy to think about sometimes, I do think like hosting a game show could be really cool, or a children's show is kind of like my dream, to have like a Mr. Rogers type show. That would be really awesome. But I don't know. At the end of the day, like, I really don't know. I have been tossing around the idea of going back to school while doing this, just to have a degree to fall back on, or to get extra knowledge on how to run my own business, if that's an avenue I wanted to embark upon. But mainly, I feel like I'm drawn to things where I can either help educate children or just generally bring that spark of Willow bubbliness to different events.
I mean, you as a children's show or a game show host seems like a very good fit. I think that would be amazing, especially you, like, if you somehow became like Mrs. Rogers and like that was a new thing. You don't even understand how happy that would make me, because I'm like, I grew up with Mr. Rogers. I'm almost 40, so that was all over, or I am 40, almost 41, I mean. So that was all over TV when I was a kid, and like your personality would fit that so well.
So, I mean, I don't know the steps I need to take to get there, but who knows? One day it's possible.